Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry with Skarner for season 12 with a nasty 68% win rate Skarner jungle build. He's not picked very much right now, but with the right build and runes, you can still carry on him. For your runes, you're gonna want Phase Rush with Nimbus, Celerity, Water Walking, Triumph, and Tenacity. You might be wondering why not Predator. Predator got nerfed a few patches ago to where you don't have to take it anymore. In fact, Phase Rush sets up better Rs. Predator is just better for ganks, but for actual team fighting and scrapping, Phase Rush is much better. Whenever you are going to apply your R on someone, you're usually going to open it up with a blue smite, 𝗕𝘂𝑄𝐈𝐻. You'll proc your Phase Rush at that point, and you can zoom away like a race car with them attached to you. You want to start with your Q. For your items, you're going to be going Chem Tank into Deadman's for maximum movement speed. Then we're going to be going for a Thornmail. If they're AP heavy, you can go Force of Nature instead of Deadman's. They are I mean, they have a decent amount of AP, but Vel causes true damage, and 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗵𝗀 and Galio's magic damage is somewhat minimal. We're going to go ahead and set up a full clear. Whenever you are farming, try to do it within the side of your spires. You get a crap load of extra attack speed and movement speed whenever you are inside of them. You also get mana regen, but that's negligible. It doesn't really count for anything. Your jungle item's already giving you a crap load of mana regen back. Also, whenever you CC something, whether it's with your E or your R, it puts your E on a lower cooldown. That's why whenever you E, you want to hit the whole camp and then try to auto the whole camp to get your E back off of cooldown so you can then use it again, just like that. If you want to play Skarner on hit, go for it. It's not that good right now, though. You can go Trinity Force and play it that way. Go for Q max. Since we're not playing Skarner on hit, there's no reason to even max Q. We should just go for E max to be more useful and provide more CC. The only reason why going on hit Skarner with Q max is better is Q goes on a lower cooldown per auto attack you do. So it can kind of get off a cooldown really quick if you have Trinity Force and like a Wit's End. We're actually going to pull these together, take them slightly faster. We can E them both, we can Q them both. If you've never done this before, just take them one at a time and you'll finish the clear around 320. This only speeds it up so much anyways. Yeah, it was about the same speed anyways. Like, granted, our leash wasn't amazing, but it is what it is. So it looks like 𝗕𝘂𝑘's top. I'm going to run over there. Nasus is low. 𝗕𝘂𝑘's actually really strong in these type of fights. I'm going to ghost early, W into him. I got the assist on Nasus. 𝗕𝘂𝑘's out of position. I assume his flash is on a cooldown. We should be able to run him down. We got Water Walking and Ghost on. He flashed over the wall. I have Sweeper, so I'll be able to see him. Yep, there he is. Got him with our E and a Q auto. There's no way he wins this, right? Yeah, there's no way he can win. He's too low on health. I should be able to run him down with my spires. We get up close enough. He's trying to juke out my E. We landed anyways. He's a goner. I think we could get double scuttle off that. As long as you are fighting near your spires within their range, Skarner's very tough cookie to beat. Meta junglers like Xin Zhao and Lee Sin will still trash you because you're going Phase Rush. So meta junglers who go Conqueror or Lethal Tempo will still beat you even if you're on your spires most of the time in the early game before you have any items. But any jungler who isn't meta or doesn't have Conqueror or Lethal Tempo shouldn't be able to beat you when you're on your spire in most situations. I basically just have to push him away from this because he's harassing me. Oh, it's so annoying. I think he actually just killed himself for that, though. Yeah, he just killed himself for it. Definitely not worth. We might be able to run this guy down. Nah, he's got boots. I was trying to push the 𝗕𝘂𝑘𝐻 away from 𝗕𝘂𝑘. It ended up getting snagged on the wall. I'm kind of going back towards him. It is what it is. 𝗕𝘂𝑘 jungle is actually not bad. It's one of the better off-meta junglers. I've done a video on that if you guys are interested. Usually first item rush, you are going to push for Boots of Lucidity. Especially once you are level 6, having Lucidity is going to be really nice, putting your R on a lower cooldown and also your rest of your abilities. The most important abilities are your E and your R. You should be using your W to get around the map. 6 seconds of movement speed is kind of substantial. It's essentially only a 4-second cooldown if the shield isn't broken, since it's only a 10-second cooldown total and it lasts for 6 seconds. The delta there is 4 seconds, so you only have a little bit of when you're not actually sped up. Oh, okay, I see. It's actually only for 3 seconds. I didn't realize that. Maybe I'm just... We'll have to test that here in a second. I thought it was for the full 6. So the shield lasts for 6. Movement speed might only last for 3. Not sure. Not 100% on that one. We're gonna get our auto down on each one. That we applied our E2, then we can take the camp a bit quicker. We're about to hit 6 pre-7 minute. That's very solid for Skarner. Then we'll start looking for some ganks. We gotta end this game pre-30. They have the 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗹, and Nasus late game. It's gonna be really hard to beat. Oh, we're not quite level 6. That really sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and start dragon. I'll grab the spire. We are on a control ward. Getting that 63% bonus attack speed. Think we can still take it because we have bot prio, mid prio. I'll ping it just so my teammates like understand what's happening right now. Yon's coming over to help. I like that, just in case 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀 comes. Since we have boots, we taking a little bit more damage than we would if we had extra HP and armor. It's alright, we'll get most of our health back. Red buff heals you a lot passively if you're not in combat with enemy champions. And then we'll go bot lane here. Here's 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀, he's only level 5. He's kind of lined himself up there. He almost landed that. I'm gonna ghost, we'll get the resets. Pull him into my Ezreal. He's a goner. I think 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀's blues up. Nope. Ghost duration is extended 5 to 7 seconds whenever you get a kill or assist when you're on it. That's why I activated ghost there. I thought the fight might have gotten extended, so go ahead and cap that. Wolves already down. This might actually turn out really well. Yon can land that knock up. I kind of kill stilled him there. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to finish though. It is what it is. I think 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀's probably on his red buff right now. I don't really have the tools to fight him. Or at least not the tools to kill him. My damage is pretty low right now because we don't actually have our chem tank. Chem tank gives you a massive amount of damage output. Yeah, there's 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀. I'll go ahead and take these while he's forcing a gank. He shouldn't be playing around Nasus. He needs to play around his strong side lane as much as possible. To be fair, he doesn't really have a strong side lane. All those lanes are kind of pooping the bed. So he's working with what he's got there. We're going to blue smite then E. Blue smite to slow him down. Got it. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗃 got out of that situation. Oh, I'm not moving very quick. Yeah, I was really, really close. A lot closer than I wanted it to be. That 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃 cucked us so hard. After we kill this, we should have enough health to back up our teammates up top. I need to get inside of the spire for the attack speed. This thing's nearly going to kill me. I'll go ahead and just smite it. Get it over with. There's a plant here as well. There's nothing to do with it. Can't actually get anything off of it. I'll just take scuttle and reset. Sitting on a chem tank back. It's a massive recall. Our ult's on cooldown so we won't be missing out on too many opportunities. And our ghost is on cooldown, so this is a decently timed back. Full item plus our sums on cooldown. The biggest issue with going for Trinity Force on Skarner right now is you're not very mobile. It's hard for you to actually get to people. So you may say, well, why not just go Predator and Trinity? If you go Predator Trinity, you're just like a really crappy version of someone like Nocturne or Xin Zhao, where they could get a solid fighting item and go like lethal tempo and still get to their targets. The biggest hold that Skarner has to cover up in his game is his low mobility. And that's the point of the 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀 and phase rush. Oh, free raptors, I'll take that. We don't even really need to auto the other ones for our E to come back up. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀's doing so much damage as is. I need to capture that Spire. They might have had an AFK. Their mid laner might have rage quit there. He lost a lot in that situation. Oh no, there he is. I mean, 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀. Got our E down, blue smite, RQ. Try to hold him still. We're not gonna be able to get this guy. Yon took forever to kill him. I wasted my E on the Tark. Nasus doesn't have that many stacks. He could definitely wither me down with the Tark though. I'm trying to let Twitch get over here. I mean, Twitch has this if he fights it. Nice. My E's coming up. Got the stun on W for movement speed. Trying to block him with my body so he can't walk past me. Now we'll go for double dragon and try to start wrapping this game up. We'll capture the Spire first to get that bonus attack speed and movement speed. I'll even use my E on it. I don't think they'll step up because my bot lane is ahead of them. We have a Twitch support. Very high damage output. Hyper carry support. Similar to Bran, but a little bit more risky. Since he's got to get into auto attack to do a lot of his damage. Bran can keep enemies at a higher distance, and Bran has a stun. 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀's coming up. I'll match my bot lane as they come in. Look at that, 1.3 attack speed with 0 attack speed items. Feels really nice. Feels very nice. Okay, my bot lane's about to get here. You want the enemies to see you kind of like the same time they see your teammates. When your teammates are coming back to lane, that way they don't react. They don't expect it. We're gonna blue smite, so it's easier to land our E. We missed our E altogether, but we're 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀, so we get to, I mean, we're phased rush, so we get to pull them all the way back. That was basically a blitzcrank hook that wasn't a skill shot because of the phase rush. There's nothing really in here. Oh, there's these. Nice. Very nice. Tark spot side. I should probably push away from that and get topside Herald. You can't really contest that. Blue smite almost blocked his dash. Yon got taunted, then he went straight through that Everfrost. That was kind of weird. Guess he timed it perfectly. Because if he actually starts the recall part of it, even if he gets CC'd, as long as he started it, he gets to go through it just like a Tristana dash. Tark overstayed bot, so he's going to lose a lot of CS. It's one of the biggest downsides of Tark jungle is he's a bit of a slow farmer. He has trouble clearing his multi-target camps. His single target damage is decent because of his Q spam with his enhanced autos. But, oftentimes Tark will have camps up in his jungle. Off-meta junglers or slow clearing junglers are the best ones to invade. Even stuff like Warwick will oftentimes have his wraps and golems up fairly consistently, particularly before he has his Tiamat. Just things to think about when you're jungling. Risk and reward, the general percentages. Oh, he's running away. I'll go ahead and lay this mid. Got him with my E. I want to get it back up so I can all in him here. It's not really getting close enough though. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull him back. The Tark's done stopped me. He flashes away. We're still gonna get off a Herald Slam. Galio got really low there. He nearly died. There's no reason for us to stay here. The rest of our team isn't here. We gotta leave. We'll be getting our dead man soon. It's gonna help us get on top of the enemies even faster and make us so much tankier. It even gives a bit of damage. When you're at 100 stacks moving full speed, your next auto attack does like 150 or 200 damage. Something like that. Looks like Yone's farming my camps. What a goose. That turret's still up. Wow. I could wait here. There's a high chance these guys don't actually step up. Don't think they quite saw me. Oh, okay. Apparently they saw me. Or a lucky guess. This isn't worded right. I just need to be back here in time for Dragon. Got our full dead mans. And now we'll get to see how fast we move around for. So yeah, it looks like the movement speed does last. They worded it weird. The movement speed lasts for the full duration. It just starts at 12%, gets all the way to 24% after 3 seconds, and then it maintains the 24% all the way through. And the percent does get higher per level on it, which is why we max it seconds, along with its other stats. Your Q cooldown doesn't get any lower. Oh wait, it does. Your Q cooldown does get lower, but the damage on it doesn't get much higher. It's pretty low. Also, since we're not going on hits, it's not quite worth. Alright, we'll go bot. We'll zoom down here real quick. Even though our W is going to be on cooldown, which kind of sucks, we have Chem Tank. That's annoying. I'll have to use my Ghost to get to them. The 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐸 zones me off so hard. This should be third Dragon. We're playing for Soul, like we talked about. The enemy team does outscale us with the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐸's late game, the Tark, and the Nasus. That'll be challenging for us to handle. I didn't even want those plants. I just want their blue. Looks like Tark's in my jungle, trying to counter what I'm doing over here. He's been playing consistently around the Nasus. It makes me think they're probably duo or something. Whenever you see someone playing around a lane that doesn't make a lot of sense, oftentimes it's a duo. They're grouping up. They're starting to turn this game around a bit. Best thing we can do is just be patient and play for Dragsaw. It's going to be hard for us to approach. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐸 will scrape a huge chunk of our HP before we're anywhere close. Bot lane turret's going to go down. That's awesome. I don't think it's like this anymore, but the way it used to be is if you took a turret and it would make your minion stronger if you took the enemy's turret. It doesn't seem like it's that way anymore. I don't know when they changed that. I wish they wouldn't change stuff like that. And I'm just dead. I couldn't move at all. I even blue smited and ghosted. I was just Giga CC'd. I was CC'd for nearly 3 full seconds with 30% tenacity there. This was what I was worried about, is once they could get to the mid-late game, just 5-man stack. Team's gonna have to group. We can still win this. I took a lot of magic damage. I took 47% magic, 11% true. I think we go for Thornmail We need the heal cut, otherwise the Tark heals and the Nasus self heals are going to be ridiculous. Even Jace has some Omni Vamp. We can definitely solo Tark. Now we have Bramble. He's not even full item yet. Probably solo him without the Bramble. He's being greedy. He's overstaying. Chem tank time. I'm gonna yank him all the way underneath the turret. It's a goner. I was saving my R for once Ezreal got closer. It's the only reason why I didn't just run up boost my ER. I saw Ezreal on the minimap slowly closing in. Poppy, oh, it's only one Raptor there. Yeah, we just played for Dragon, push mid, push bot, and should be able to take it from there. We should really just like group bot here because that's still got an outer bot lane turret up. That's their last secondary outer. Going mid, we have to push up so far we can get flanked from the right side pretty easily. I'm gonna check for wolves real quick. I am on a Spire so I can get away if I need to. It's not gonna be safest thing in the world, but fast as heck. Oh, that's not cool. Used my Q and my blue smite, proc my phase rush, and we get out of there. I'm a little surprised there. We need Twitch. He's in base. Is he actually AFK? Is that why this game got hard? He might actually just be AFK right now. They're grouping on Dragon like way too early. Their team is super immobile. Their team is like super immobile, but I think we're playing a man down right now. I can use my dead mans. None of them have dead mans, so by default they can't keep up with me over long distances. My team is, it's a little weird to follow that because I was already out, but can't say I'm crazy about it. Oh, yeah, I don't like this situation at all. Nasus is getting so big. As long as we get Dragon Soul, I guess it's fine. It looks like Twitch is back too. I need an arm, hold him still for the Ezreal. Nice, pulled him into that one. We'll get on top of our Spire here. Oh, we don't have Spire up. Couldn't pinch the auto. That's fine. We get Drag Soul. Hopefully Ezreal doesn't die. We just need this drag, and that's soul, baby. It's hard for them to deal with me in team fights if 𝗕𝘂𝐻𝐸 doesn't land his CC, and since his CC is all skill shots, they need Galio to taunt to set up everything for their team. We're moving so fast we can easily dodge Tark CC and the 𝗕𝘂𝐻𝐸 CC. They're gonna have to coordinate really well with the Galio. I can just wait till Galio taunts on cooldown and just kind of do whatever I want. We don't know what's in that bush. It's really dangerous to approach blind bushes at this point in the game. Even on Skarner. He has a lot of movement speed on Spires, plus Deadmans. You need space to make that worth anything though. So over time you're faster than them, but if they're already right on top of you, it doesn't really matter. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What? He actually got away though. You had to burn his R to do it. Oh yeah, we need to get out of here. We can't fall into Nasus. Oh my god. Alright, so what is this soul doing for us? Because this game's actually getting really bad. We landed a 3-4 man slow. They're still going to kill the Ezreal. That freaking sucks. Couldn't really save him there. It is giving us 10% movement speed increase to 50% for 6 seconds after casting your ultimate. The 10% passive movement speed is actually pretty sick. All right, got Thornmail now. That'll cut their hills. We're only going to win team fights if the team chooses to group. If anyone still wants to do Rambo stuff, going 1 versus 5, they're not aiming their weapon or anything like that, then this could very well drag them quite a ways there. Got the stun down. There we go. Hopefully that'll give us some momentum. As we've discussed many times in this video, Skarner's 1 versus 1 capabilities aren't the best. He does rely on team fighting and picks. So you need your team to group to do those things. Galio splitting top side. That is beautiful. That's a huge mistake out of him. If I saw him for just a little bit longer, I could have made something happen there. Don't know why Yon did that. Ezreal's not there. Like, I don't know where the team is. Like, what? He's just AFK. That was a really weird time to go AFK too. Oh, I think I live. Yes, the Spires. If Ezreal wasn't AFK in that fight, we would have won it so hard. He was basically baiting the team because he was standing so close. Nice. Can't tell if we're actually chasing Tark. I guess we are. Tark's probably going to eat Ezreal alive. Hopefully Ezreal has his E. Nice. Yeah, I got you, buddy. You're stunned underneath turret. That's not fun for him. That face rush is so nasty. Just one EQ. One EQ that's phase rush. Just 3 separate attacks. You can even use an auto if one of your abilities is on cooldown. Yeah, we might be able to do Baron here. It feels a little bit risky because we're so low and Ezreal's backing and Poppy's not here. But yeah, Baron probably not the move there. In my defense, I didn't make the Baron call, but I shouldn't have gone to it. I enabled him. And then he tries to surrender. Oh my god. My question is why have my bot laners both randomly gone AFK at the worst times? Like right when a team fight's about to start, they're like, yeah, this is a good time. Good time as any. We have 13 assists, 4 kills. That's 17 out of 26 KP. More than half. Jungler usually looking to have more than 50%. We would have more this game, but everyone's playing so solo. If you look at the KP, we're actually the highest on our team, but we don't even have like 80% or anything. Team's KP is very low overall because people keep going for solo kills. Got him with the stun. Gonna hold him still with my R now, and he basically can't play the game. Oh, hey Jace. Got the Galio R at least. It's not a crazy big thing to get. Galio actually just baited himself. I can't move though. Oh, I need to get in there. Psych. Tark burn R. Yon gets away. We win that fight. We should get soul off of that. Twitch overstays, and then he's probably going to try to surrender because he died solo 1 versus 2 after me and Yon had been gone for 4 or 5 seconds. Big money moves. That was kind of scummy. Whatever. I guess he's not going to come for it. Dude, this is so weird. I haven't had a game like this in a while where it feels like no one on the team really wants to work together. Like, come on, it's free Eldar, guys. I can't do it by myself, though. I'm going to take it too slow. And then he literally autoed the plant himself. That's unbelievable. They might get Eldar now, because we just decided to make that happen. I can't really fight for it. It's 3v4 right now. I think I'm better off just giving it. I'm not gonna go fight with this bot lane 3 versus 4 when they have such strong late game. I think it'd be a really bad idea. Oh, Ezreal got it. That's huge. I guess they didn't have their jungler there, so they didn't have a smite. We got turret. I'm happy with that. That actually turned out really well. Ezreal made the biggest move of his life right there. Of the game, I should say. We don't know his life story. Maybe he's done an even nuttier play. That's very cool still. It's reset time. Looking for Force of Nature. Winter's Approach isn't awful. A lot of these recommended items suck. I'll go for Sterix here. I think Sterix would be good. Just raw HP. Because they have true damage from the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐂𝐈 I would like to negate with just raw HP values. Alright, we're going to ghost in here. Chem Tank. EQ, He's underneath turret. That looks so jank. That looked so jank. He's stunned. Yeah, that's game. I'm still on ghost resets too. Got him with my E. Oh, I died. I think it might be... Come on, just one auto. Dude, that was one auto. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe it wasn't one auto. I don't think Twitch had Eldar, so... I got a little greedy. Almost had it. That 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐂𝐈. Whew. Applies that true damage from his passive. Really hurts. You need to finish getting that Titanic. Doesn't look like we can end here. If I could have done that over again, I would have just stayed on the turret, secured the kill, not gotten myself killed. I needed to wait for my R before I did anything crazy again. When you have your R up, you can do anything you want. When it's down, not so much. Especially against double range champs who can chunk half your health before you even get them. I should give my red buff away. Yone and Ezreal aren't here, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. Ezreal by himself, Yone by himself. There seems to be a consensus on our team that split pushing is the way to go. Don't know if I agree with that because they have a Nasus, and I don't think anyone on our team can solo the Nasus. I think the only way we win is by team fighting. And that window's starting to close. It closes each minute per Nasus, Q stack, and 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐂𝐈. Chem Tank, baby. I almost over pulled him since Yone dashed in. I could have pulled him all the way out here. Got the stun. That's the phase rush speed up, and Nasus blew his flash. I landed a 3-man slow. It's not going to be enough to save him though. Wither's better than my slow. That's another stun. I was waiting for him to use his Qs and then I could go back in. I was pretty low on health. It's easier to let Poppy tank there. She also has Black Cleaver, so she's shredding quite a bit of armor. Got our W on. We got to get out of that. I'm trying to bait them out like that. Even though I have no intention of going back in because it's a bad fight, we can juke back in a little bit. Kind of like wolves or dogs nipping out a bigger animal. Or really any kind of pack animal hunting. That's what they all kind of do. Take turns tiring out the larger animal, having it turn around, whip around. The reaction of the process of fatigue. That's what that was. We baited out the Galio Everfrost and forced their movement slightly towards me, helping Poppy escape. I'm gonna pull him all the way back here into my team. Oh, that was so dirty. I want to get behind this guy, try to block his movement. And now he can't hit me with his stupid crap. If he shoots me, then my teammates will catch up. That's what he gets. Got the stun. Couldn't quite save him in time. Down goes Nasus. I think that's GG's right there. That's how the cookie crumbles. If you guys enjoyed this Skarner Jungle commentary guide for Season 12, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, just because a champion isn't meta doesn't mean you can't main it and get at least 2 diamond with it. You can take literally any champion in the game to diamond. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Playing full tank speed Skarner, we still had very high damage. We had more than 𝗕𝘂𝐴𝐿, we had more than Nasus, we had more than 𝗕𝗺, 𝗕𝐿𝑒𝑦, and we were still pretty close to everyone else, or at least some of the scores. I'm happy with our damage output. Taking a look at damage taken, we had the second most taken on our team. Taking a look at self-mitigated damage, we had the most by a lot. That's mainly through our shielding, so 6,000. Nearly 7,000. They're less than 3, so that's about a delta of what is that? What was that? 3, 4 to 3, 4,000. So looking at damage taken, add 4,000 onto mine, and I was almost as high as Poppy there. Looking at runes, phase rush, we activated it 26 times. Nimbus cloak 33. Celerity gave us 26,000 plus extra distance traveled. Water walking was active for nearly 9 minutes. Triumph gave us back 2,367 health and 560 bonus gold. And Tenacity, we finished 8 minute 40. All in all, Skarner Jungle pretty solid with the right build.